Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we will see few different Excel tips. First of all, we will see how to write this mobile number here in this column as a separate mobile number. Here we will use a formula equal within double quotes, open paren. We will use the asterisk sign, close paren, then a space, then 3 times asterisk dash, then close the double quotes and person, then we will use the write function. The text is this mobile number, comma, for the number of characters from right side we will take the last 4 digits. Okay, we will enter that. You can see this is the secret mobile numbers. Now we can apply this to all people. Here we have these people's mobile number as per previous example. Here we are going to get the mobile numbers as special numbers. So what we will do, copy and paste this here. Control and 1 is the shortcut to take the format cells dialog box. From the special category, here the third type is the phone number. Select that and click OK. You will get the special numbers type. The another one, here we have few student results. Here we are going to assign pass or fail, greater than equal to 40 pass, less than 40 fail. Copy this and paste this here. Now this range is selected. Again, Control 1 for the format cells dialog box. From the custom category, here we will type square brackets, open, red, close the square bracket. Then again in the square bracket, less than 40 within double quotes, fail. Then space and semicolon. Then again within square brackets, green. Then within square brackets again, greater than equal to 40. Space. Then within double quotes, pass. If it is less than 40, red color, and we will print as fail. If it is greater than equal to 40, pass. Let's see this. Click OK. You can see if it is greater than equal to 40, pass. Less than 40, fail in red color. Here the same students results and pass or fail indicated here. We are going to sort by cell color. First one we will see, select this range from the data menu. The sort, we can select sort by result, sort the values, largest to smallest is the order. Let's click OK. You can see the pass is in the top and the fail is in the bottom. In the second one, we will select this range, right click, sort, and put selected cells color on the top. You can see the selected cells color will be on the top. Next one, we will add leading zeros before this employee ID. So this employee's ID we need as 6 digits. So what we will do, we will copy this and paste it here. This range is selected. Control 1 is the shortcut to format cells dialog box. Again from the custom, here we will type 6 times 0. Okay, you can see now this is 6 digit employee ID. In this one, we are going to see how to format the dates. Here we have some dates. In this column, we will paste that. Now in this column, we are going to get this date as weekday. Select this range, Control 1 again. In the customs, we will type 3 times D. Okay, you can see this is Saturday. If we click 4 times D, let's type 4 times D. Okay, we will get the full day of the weekday. Here, let's select this range, Control 1 again from custom. For the day, we will type 2 times D. Okay, for this one, to take the month, 3 times M or 4 times M. 4 times M will be the full letter of the month. For the year, again, the custom, let's type 4 times Y. Okay, right. In this way, we can form the dates. The next one, here we are going to create the drop-down list here using data validation. Here we have the regions and few products. For these, each sales representative, we are going to assign the region and the product. So here, let's select this range to take the region in the drop-down list. From the data menu, the data validation dialog box will appear. Here we can select the list, and from the source we can select those regions. Okay, now we can select the region from this drop down anywhere from the selected cells. Okay, now for the product, let's select this range. From data menu, again data validation, here select the list. For the source, let's select the product list. Okay, now for this first sales representative, region north, and we will select the product T. For this one, region south, let's select the product milk powder. Okay, likewise we can arrange this using the data validation. The another one, we will get the grade sheet for this student's results. Here we have remarks for this each marks. Here we are going to get the grades. So here using VLOOKUP function, the lookup values this marks, comma. For the table array, we will select this table range. Let's fix that using F4 function key, comma. For the column index, that is second column from this selected range, comma. For the range lookup, select the true approximate match. Here we are selecting the true. So close parenthesis and enter. This is for the 100 marks exceptional. Okay, let's apply this tool. You can see 99 excellent, 30 pass, 9 fail, 64 average. The next one is text cases. Here few names are here. Here we will convert this to text cases, upper, lower and proper. So using upper function, let's select this text, close parenthesis. Okay, now this is in uppercase. For this one, using lower function, the text is this one. Okay, now this is in the lowercase. Finally, the proper text, this one. Okay, now this is in a proper case. The first letter is capital, others are small. Now we can select this all and apply to all people. The another one, here we are going to get the year-to-date cumulative sales. Here, using sum function, let's select this one, colon, again the same cell. So here for the first C3, we will fix that using F4 function key. Second one not fixed, close parenthesis. Now we can enter this, and from this mark we can apply this to all. Running total will be here. The another way is, let's delete them. Select this range. From the quick analysis, selecting the total. From the right side we can see running total. The right columns is highlighted as yellow color, you can see. Just select this. In the next column, the running total will be here. You can see I am selecting the D3 cell. You can see in the formula bar the same equation here. Here we are going to hide these cell values. These are the names and these are the mobile numbers. Select the range using Ctrl and 1. Take the format cells dialog box. From the custom, in the type, we can type 3 times semicolon and click OK. You can see the cell values are hidden. When you select this in the formula bar, you can see this value. Here we are going to look up multiple tables. First table, north region data. This is the east region data. So we will select this north region data, convert this to table, Ctrl plus T. Okay, my table cascaders. Click OK. Now we can name this table as north. Okay. Now we'll select this east region data, convert this to table. From the design menu, we can name this table as east. Enter. Now we can select the market from this drop down, north and east. Here we can select the product from the drop down. Also here we can select the size of the product from the drop down. Here we are going to get the price from multiple tables using the VLOOKUP. First of all, we will put the if error, then VLOOKUP. The lookup value will be a product, comma. Then for the table array, we will use the indirect function. indirectly we will get the table array, that is this one, C2 cells, the north market or the east market, because those both table named as north and east. Close parenth, comma. For the column index number, we will use the match function. The lookup value is the size, that is C4 cells. We will select from this drop down C4, comma. For the lookup array, for the match function, again we will use the indirect function. Indirectly, we have to get the headers of north and east regions. Those are the sizes. So indirect. Now we will select one of the headers here from the north region. Now we can remove this letter north. Instead of this north, we can type the cell C2, which is selected from this drop down, the cell C2 and C2's headers. That will be north region or east region indirectly. And after the C2, here will be the %. So after the %, the headers, this will be in the double quotes, then close parenthesis for the indirect function, then comma, 0 for the exact match, then close parenthesis, close the match function, then comma, false for the exact match from the VLOOKUP function. Let's close the VLOOKUP function, comma, within double quotes, this is for the if error function. You can see that these are the values. If error, then within double quotes, no data. If there is no data, we have to get as no data. Okay, let's enter this. You can see from the north region, from the product search, this one, small size, there are 81. Let's change the size, large size, there are 50. For the east region, let's change this east region 69. For the north region, let's select XXL. There is no data. Here we are going to delete the blank or empty rows. Here you can see a few blank rows here in different places. So we are going to delete them. So what we are going to do, we will select this range, Ctrl+G, or else the F5 is the shortcut to go to the Go-to dialog box. From here, the special, we can select the blanks. Now click OK. Now the blanks are selected. Now we have to delete those blank rows. So Ctrl plus minus is the shortcut to get the delete dialog box. From this, we have to select the shift cells up to delete them. So then click OK. Blank rows are deleted. Here we are going to take the Sparklines charts for this each month sales for this each product. Select this range. Here we are going to get the Sparklines chart. From the insert menu, you can see in the right side here is Sparklines section here. Here we will select the line. The create Sparklines dialog box will appear. We have to select the data range. This is the data range. Let's select, and also the location range is this one. Okay, you can see the Sparkline is created. After selecting this from the design menu, we can change the designs here. Here we will see how to create slicer. Select this range and convert this to table. This is already a table. Select a cell inside of this table. From the inside menu, the right side under the filter group, we have slicer. Select the slicer. Now we need the slicer for the sales representative and the region. So let's click OK. Here the sales representative and the region slicer created. We can right click the slicer. From the slicer setting, untick the display header off. When you untick, the headers will be off. Then you can tick the hide items with no data. If there is any no data with particular selection, then we can hide that. Okay. You can see. Now we can adjust this. If we want to change the column numbers and rows number, we can change from the options here. We can change the column numbers and rows numbers as well. Now we will change this to one column. Same like we can do to the another slicer as well. Right click, slicer setting, display header off, tick the hide items with no data. Okay. We can adjust this. Now we have two slices. Now we can select one of the sales representative. So we can select one of the regions as well. Now we can select all. Select the first one using shift key. Select the last one. All options will be selected. Select the east. Press the shift key. Press the last one. All thing will be selected. Here we are going to color cells using the conditional formatting. In this column we are going to color the cells. So to go to the conditional formatting, shortcut is Alt plus O plus D, or from the home menu here we have the conditional formatting, new rule. Here new formatting rule will be appear. The second option, format only cells that contain cell value. Here we can select equal to. Here we can type complete. Which status are complete? We have to highlight a light green color. Select the fill green. Okay. Now you can see the completed tasks are highlighted using the conditional formatting. Here we will see how to use the auto format. Here we have a table, the sales for each month and total in this last column. Here we have two tables. So select the first table. To go to the auto format, the shortcut Alt plus O plus A. Here multiple auto formats there. We can select one of them. Let's select in the last column we have the total, so we can take this one. Okay, you can see this, that is the format. Let's select another table, Alt O A. Let's select the same format. In this way we can use the auto format. Here we are going to fill these blanks. These names has to be filled in the below cells range. Select this range, Ctrl plus G, or else the shortcut is F5. From go to dialog box, from the special, we can type the blanks and click OK. Now type the equal sign and select above the equal sign, that is this one, and enter with the Ctrl key. Ctrl plus enter. The blank cells will be filled by the above value. Now here we are going to highlight the weekends, Saturday and Sunday. Here all dates from these months here. Let's select this. Alt plus O plus D is the conditional formatting shortcut to get the conditional formatting rules manager. From new rule, use a formula to determine which cells to format. Here we will type the formula using if function, if open parenth. Let's select the first cell, that is B2. Let's remove the dollar signs before B and 2 using F4 function key. Just click the F4 function key 1, 2, 3 times. The dollar signs will be removed. Not equal, empty, comma. For the value if true, we will use weekday function, open parenth, again B2, remove the dollar signs, comma. The 11th option is to start the week from Monday to Sunday. Close parenth, greater than 5. It means greater than 5, Saturday and Sunday. The option 11 is starting from the week starting from Monday. So 6 and 7 will be the weekends. Comma, for the value if false, empty, close parenth. Now we can use a format color, light gray color. Okay. Now you can see the weekends highlighted in different color. Here we will get the data bars for this data set. Copy this and paste it here. In home menu in the conditional formatting, here you have the data bars, gradient fields there, solid fields there. We can select one of them. I will select this one. You got the data bars here. Also we can hide the cells values using Ctrl 1 from the format cells. In the customs we can type 3 times semicolon. Okay, the cells values are hidden. Here we have sales representative sales for a particular month, that is from different regions for the same product. Let's say the target is 65. the same target is here. Using equal function, we can select this and fix that using F4 function key, and you can apply this to all. The same target will be for each cell's representative. Select this range from the insert menu, the charts. From the all chart, we can select a column chart. Okay, the column chart is created here. If we don't need, we can remove the sort lines, grid lines, and legends from these sort elements. Now select the chart, right click, change chart type. From the compo, you can select, for the sales we can get the cluster column chart. For the target, we can take line chart. Okay, the target is as line chart here. Now we will change the target 60, you can see 40, 70. This is the target line. Here we are going to get the threshold for this each product efficiency chart. Let's select this product and the efficiency and take the cluster column chart. Remove the grid lines and chart title. Here for the low range 0 to 30, so the difference is 30. Here 30 to 80 for the average, difference is 50. For the high 80 to 100, difference is 20. So total is 30 plus 50 plus 20, that is 100. Now what we can do, select this low, average, high, this range, right click and copy this data, and select the chart, right click and paste. Right click the chart, from the change chart type, from compo, we can change the efficiency as line with markers, other low, average and high column, all three are step column chart. This one, these three step column chart. Okay, also select the efficiency as secondary axis, click OK. Now you can see the threshold bands behind this efficiency line with markers chart. Now we can change the efficiency here 55. Here we are going to get the sum of the sales by the cells color, which are highlighted, equal subtotal. The ninth one is the sum. We can select 9, press tab key, comma, that is the function number. For the reference, we can select the range. Okay, close parenth, enter. Now we will get the total of the sales. Select the color, right click, from filter by selected cells color. You can see the selected cells color total is here, that is 261. Here we will see the left lookup. ID is in the left side of this table. We can convert this to table. Here we will type the ID number 402. Here we are going to get the details using the left lookup. So equal lookup, the lookup array is this ID. Let's fix that using F4 function key, comma, for the table array using source function, the index number that will be in the curly brackets 1, 2, close the curly bracket, comma, for the value 1, that is for the 1, that is the column ID, we can select that, comma, for the value 2, that is for the 2, which is in the curly bracket, so select the name. Here we are going to get the name, close parenth, comma, from the VLOOKUP function, the column index number, that is 2, comma, for the range lookup false for the exact match. Let's close and enter. You can see for the 402, the name is Yon. Same like we will get mobile and email. Let's write this down. Here, let's double click this. Let's remove this second value and we can select this mobile. Okay, for this one, we can remove this one, the table 7 name header, and we can select the table 7 email. Okay. In this way, we can look up the values using left lookup. Here we are going to look up multiple column. The lookup value is the ID, so we are going to get the name, mobile and email at once. So we will select these three, name, mobile and email, three cells from C2 to E2 using VLOOKUP. We will select the lookup value, that is ID. Let's fix that using F4 function key, comma, the table array, that is this table. Let's fix that, comma, for the column index number within curly bracket, the second column name, third column mobile number, fourth column email. So 2, 3, 4. Close the curly bracket, comma, false for the exact match. Close parent. Now what we have to do, enter this with Control and Shift key. So Control, Shift, Enter. You will get the name, mobile and email address for the 405. Now we will change this to 400. Same as we will get multiple columns lookup using the left lookup. Let's select this range B2, C2 and D2 equal VLOOKUP. Lookup array is this ID. Let's fix that, comma, for the table array using choose function, index number within curly bracket 1, 2, 3, 4. Close the curly bracket, comma, for the value 1, that is ID. Let's select this ID, fix that, comma, for the number 2, that is name, select and fix that, comma, for the value 3, mobile, select and fix that, comma, for the last value, value number 4, email, select the range and fix that. Okay, close parent. The source function is closed, comma. From the VLOOKUP function, the column index number is within curly bracket 2, 3, 4, which are 2 is the name, column number 3 mobile, column number 4 is the email, comma, false for the exact match. Close parent. Now we have to enter this with the Control and Shift key. Control, Shift, Enter. Okay, you can get the name, mobile, email using left lookup, multiple columns. Now we can change this ID, 408, which is this one. You can see. Now we are going to reverse this letter in this column. If there is any data, let's see how we are going to write in the reverse order. So here we are going to write them in the reverse order. Select the range. Let's use the index function. The array, that is this one, this array we are going to write in the reverse order. Let's fix that using F4 function key, comma. For the row number, we will use the rows function. Array, that is the same array, we will select that. Let's fix this last cell, that is B18. Let's fix that using F4 function. We can fix that, dollar signs, not fix the first cell, fix the last cell. Okay, now we will close the bracket for the rows function, again close parent for the index function. Now we have to enter this with the Control key, Control and Enter. Okay, now you got this list here in this reverse order. Here we will see how to get the variance chart. For the target line, we will get the variance. Select this range, take the chart. From the chart elements, we can remove the legends, chart titles. Now right click the chart. From the change chart type, from the combo, we can change the actual to cluster column chart and the target to line with markers. Okay, now we'll select the line with markers, right click, and from the format data series, from the line we can take the no line. From the markers, a solid line markers, we can take any colors here. Let's take a red color. From the marker option, select the built-in. We can take any shape. We'll take this dash shape and we can increase the size. Okay, around take 20. Now we can take the border snow line. The variance chart is created for this. Here we will take a chart from each year's the maximum sales has to be highlighted when I select the years from this slicer. So here we have the data set and pivot table created from that. The same data I look up using the offset function. Here we will get the maximum sales out of these products from the selected year. So here using if function, let's select this sales equal maximum of this range. Let's fix that, close parenthesis, comma. If this is maximum, then select the same sales value. For this value if false, empty, close parenthesis. Okay, let's apply this to all product. Now we can change the years. You can see maximum is changing. Now we are going to get this in the chart. Let's select this range, these two columns. Take the cluster column chart. Let's remove the grid lines chart title from chart elements. Now right click this chart, select data, add data, the series name we can type maximum. For the series values we can select this maximum range. Okay, now you can see the maximum is here. Now what we can do, select a chart, right click and change chart type from compo. For the maximum one we can select the same cluster column chart and make this as secondary axis. The maximum will be the secondary axis. Tick this and click OK. You can see that is highlighted. Now here we will select the year. For the 2021, the first product is the maximum. For the 2022, the TV, the last product is maximum. Okay, here we can remove this axis. Here we are going to create the dependent drop down list for this each categories. So first of all we will select this range and convert this to table. Ctrl plus T. My table cascaders, this has been ticked. Click OK. Now what we can do, select the same range from the formulas. From create from selection, the shortcut is Ctrl Shift and F3 to take this. Only tick the top row. Top row only has the headers here. So top row, OK. Now select the headers from the formulas. From the define name, we can define this name as categories. Categories. Okay. In the categories, the selection is here. Headers of this table 9, which is table 9 of headers. Okay. Here we need to get the categories and here under the categories which are the items there. So let's select this range from the data menu. From the data validation, here we can select list from the source. Using the F3 function key, we can get the names which we named in the name manager, the categories. We can select this and OK. OK. Now we can select the categories from here. Fruits, here we can select flowers, anything. So in this column, the items we got to get. Select the range from the data menu in the data validation. Select the list here and from source equal indirect open parenth. Let's select this cell and remove the dollar signs. Okay, close parenth. Now we'll click OK. You can see for the fruits, only fruit list here. Here we select the flowers, only flowers will be here. Okay, here we will select vegetables, in this list vegetables only be here. Okay, this is the dependent drop down. Here we will see little bit more how to get multi-stage drop down. Say here we have regions, 6 regions. Here the word separator should be the underscore, not a space. So let's select this range and convert this to table, and from the formulas, create from selection, select the top row and OK. Now select the headers and we can define this as region list. Okay, region list. Same as we will select these countries which are under this region. Here we have the city from this each countries. Ctrl plus T to convert this to table, my table cascaders, and Ctrl Shift F3 is the shortcut to create names from selection, or else we can take this from formulas, create from selection, top rows only. Okay. Now select these headers from formulas, define name. These are country list. Okay. Now here we have to get the region, here countries, here list city. So select the region, this range. From the data menu, the data validation, take the list. The source is F3 function key. Here we will take region list, which is here, region list. Okay. Now we can select any region from this drop down. Okay. Now in this range, select that from data validation. We need to get the country. So here list in the source, indirectly we are going to get the region. So indirect open parent, let's select this cell. Remove the dollar signs using F4 function key. Okay. You can see here we can select the country from the Europe region. Here from South America region. Let's select this range, again the same data validation, list, here equal indirect open parent. Let's select this selected country. Remove the dollar signs, close parent. Okay. Now you can see from the Germany, the country list will be in the drop down. Berlin, we can select. From the Brazil, we can select. Here we have the actual and target sales. Here we have the variance, that is actual minus target. So here we are going to get the variance charts in the cell. So here we will select this range in the borders. For more borders, we take this line, black color. That is only for the right side. Okay. So this middle line is a black color. Now what you can do, select this cell equal using if function, select this variance, comma. If this is greater than 0, comma, then we will use the repeat function within double quotes, the I sign, comma, the number of times, that is this one, variance, close parent, comma, value false, empty. Here in the another cell, using if function, select this one. If this is less than 0, comma, again using repeat function within double quotes, I sign, comma, using absolute function, this variance. Okay, close parent, comma, for the value false, empty. Okay, done. Now we can select these both cell and apply this to all. After selecting this range, we have to change the font as stencil. Okay, you can see this is the font stencil. Now select this range and align this to right, and select this range, align this to left. This one red color, this one green color. Here we will see how to use the DSum function. Here we are going to get the revenue for these multiple criteria. So let's convert this to table and select this table range. We will name this as data. Enter. Let's select this range and name this as, in the name box, criteria. Okay, enter. Now here we are going to use the DSum function. For the database, that is this data we already named in the name box, data, we can select the data, press tab key, comma. For the field, we have to get the revenue. So select this revenue title, because this is already as table. We can select this title, comma. For the criteria, this is the criteria, which one we already named in the name box. So we can type criteria. Let's select that. Close parent. Now we can enter. Here, this is South. For the sales representative laptop, how many revenue we gain, we can see. So from South, from this person, we'll take for TV, no revenue. For mobile, no. So we'll change the name. You can see revenue. So we can filter any data from here. We can get revenue from this each criteria. In another video, we will see few another Excel tips. Thank you.